You, Jewy?
For myself, I'm going to put it at about 1 year of active participation, but that's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't specifically like labels. I believe the day that I walked into Lair, I wasn't a newbie anymore. I was experiencing it. I was living it. I wasn't just thinking about it, fantasizing about it. That's just my view.
Boogie.
Not important.
It's not important.
If you're a student of life, and you're always a student. And as I have learned things, I've been able to pass things along to other people who maybe are here newer than me, and it's just perpetual.
I think the day I can make somebody scream louder than Karina.
And I'm going to ask
I think the day that I finally started feeling like I was not a newbie anymore was when I was able to go up in front of a large group of people and tell them what I knew and had them come up to me and say, you know what, this, that, and the other thing, these are my experiences and they're the same as yours. I think once you start feeling connections with people in the community and as Meow said, as you start experiencing more and more things, that newbie title just kind of slides off. And once once people can start looking at you and going, I know exactly who you are, that you're not a newbie anymore. So I would say that most of these people that are sitting up here right now, although they are inexperienced in some ways, they're not newbies.
We're not noobs.
Yeah, they're not newbies anymore.
I want to be a noob.
Okay, I want to do one more.
Said noob.
I want to do one more really quick question. Okay. How did it feel to do your very first public scene? Meow. She was the one that moaned.
I didn't really. It was more of like a performing thing. What? Why are you guys laughing?
Nothing, sorry.
No, why are you guys laughing?
No, go back.
No, I want to know.
We were laughing about his scene because I was there when he had his first scene. But don't you still have the marks from one of your first actual public scenes?
Which one?
On the back of your leg?
No, that was... I think a real, like, public scene, I would say, well, see, I wouldn't count that as the first
You want to think
time.
about it for a few moments?
Yeah, let me think about it for a second.
Crissy.
The question was, what did I feel during
Yeah,
the
what did
time?
you feel through your first public scene?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, I've always been a performer on stage, as a musical person, and it just sort of like brought it to the next level. There was no sense of shame. It was just very empowering.
I love that there was no sense of shame.
Yeah, and I loved being watched. It was amazing, and everyone was giggling at our scene and stuff because I was teasing about, oh, look, you're blushing. His ass was turning red. So I was like, you're blushing, and everybody started cracking up, and it was just a very fun, experience, to have done that. So, yeah.
Jewy.
You're lucky it was just giggling. I was laughing so hard everyone else was laughing.
The peanut gallery. Oh my god.
I had a lot of fun.
Duh.
You had a lot of fun last night. I mean, on Saturday night.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
He did a scene earlier, and then we did an unconsensual scene. There was 3 dominant women and 3 submissives, and we had their butts down, their pants all down, and we were spanking their bottoms. It was absolutely a beautiful sight.
And you missed round 3.
Yes,
do you mean
did.
do you mean that it was not planned, not unconsensual?
It was not planned. We did not even ask permission. Nothing. We just did it.
Obviously, it was consensual because they allowed it to happen.
They didn't run.
It wasn't a verbal consensual.
They didn't run.
They
So
didn't
that's
run. they didn't run. And it was a lot of fun. Boogie.
I had... Well, I mean, my scene was a little odd. Because it was my first scene. It was with Azrael. And it was...
For those of you that can't decipher Boogie, that's Azrael.
Azrael. And, it was like basically a show, a comedy scene. I was like Papa Smurf and making Smurf sounds and dry humping her with my Smurf cock and going, you like that bitch? It was a lot. It was just laughter. It was fun because, I was like, it's my first scene. It was kind of spontaneous. There wasn't a whole lot of negotiation. So I just wanted us to have fun. And, Solaris was there and it was fun. It was so like, wow, I'm here and this is just fun and we're smiling and there's pain and sexuality and it was just I was like, I'm here. This is it.
Popping your
This is cool.
BDSM cherry, basically.
Solaris, share your first public scene.
Public scene. I don't remember because I played in closet for a very long time.
You were in the closet.
I was in my closet
You
playing
couldn't
literally.
be able to do that very well.
I was gonna say,
Because I felt, and I still sometimes do feel that a lot of people look at me and say, you're so inexperienced due to my age, due to the time I've been in the lifestyle, even though it's been way over 2 years now. I feel very insecure when I have people watch me play. And for a really long time, when I didn't know very much, I played in my house. As I tell everybody, I was a serial dom. I played with anybody and everybody I could get my little hands on. Now it's not like that. Now I'm in a very stable relationship, and I don't have to prove myself to anybody anymore. I'm trying to think if the first time I ever played, I used to bring my crap all the time, but I never played with anybody. I think one of the times that I actually remember the first time actually really playing in public, where everybody could see me, was when I played with a girl.
You slut, you whore.
And it was with Heather, and she was the cutest little thing. I still am so attracted to her. But that was when I started getting offers from all the guys, and it's like, I want to play. Because so many new people in the community do not want to be seen playing in public because they think that it will really affect their future, and I thought that for a really long time.
Well, and some people just aren't into that.
Yeah, which is frustrating. What about you, Mel? What was your first?
My first
as a dominant.
My first scene was amazing. A friend of mine loaned me her slave, or her submissive at the time, and it was a 4-hour scene. You know, like a 3-hour cruise. No. And it was amazing. I felt my power. The first time in my life, I felt my power, and that was an incredible experience. And it was Christoph. It was my friend Christoph,
oh, really?
and he was my very first scene. And his dominant was a little bit upset because he was really enjoying it a little too much. But it was very powerful. It was true power exchange, and that's basically what we do in BDSM. We do power exchange. And I think we've come to the end of the show. I want to thank. I want to thank our guests, Julie, for coming. Thank you so much. Meow, it was a pleasure having you. Boogie, you touch my heart. You always do.
And her clitoris.
Yeah, he hasn't done that yet.
You like it when I talk your native.
And Crissy, stay it. No. And I want to thank my cameraman Scott and Lady Solaris. My PA Kay. And you've been watching the Rev Mel Show on TalkingSexRadio.com. And remember, go to the
Go to the slut.
Go to
the Dom auction on February 7th at the Lieu de Sade. And it's going to be great. It's a benefit for Talking Sex Radio and the Rev Mel Show. So I want to thank you all for watching. And next week we're going to be doing tattoos.
Captain Dave.
I got to get over to Captain Dave. I'm going to go over there and have him kind of let me see what it feels like. And if I can take it, I may have him put a little dot on me. I don't know. So you've been watching the Rev Mel Show on TalkingSexRadio.com, where real people talk about real sex with real kinky people. See ya, and remember,
keep on fucking.
Woo!
Bye.
Ooh, the show is over. Rev Mel needs to go and masturbate. Ow. We'd like to thank some groovy people. So watch their names on the screen and go tell them that they're great. Ow. Ooh, boo-doo, babe, ow, wow. Rev Mel is a kooky, nutty gal. I love her. Ooh, the show is over. But we'll be back, so like look around the side or something.